All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of the Zero Disrespect podcast. Today is a very special episode. It is the Super Bowl Sunday edition. Apparently there's a Maroon 5 concert today.
Travis Scott.
Maroon,
I actually like Travis Scott.
Maroon 5 concerts today, and
Featuring Travis Scott.
Cardi might make an appearance. There's supposed to be there's supposed to be some, hey Noah, there's supposed to be a football game played today. I don't know what that's about, but Maroon 5 is going to be playing today. I can't wait to see them. Love them. Love Adam Levine.
I like Maroon 5 too. So
Travis Scott. Zack likes Travis Scott apparently. Jack, what shirt are you wearing, Jack?
Horns up, baby. Horns up.
What is that?
The Rams, baby.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
it did play him.
What jersey you
Big
wearing?
coach.
2 weeks
I'm sporting my New Orleans Saints right now. I'm wearing the Breeze jersey. We got robbed a couple weeks ago.
the game that should have been.
Game that should have been. Minneapolis Miracle, the PI and the Big Easy. That's what I want to call it. You got the Saints Cup and everything. They're not playing today. It's going to be New England Patriots going up against Los Angeles Rams in the Super Stadium, whatever. The Falcons are ripping off the Saints now. We had the Mercedes-Benz Superdome first. Keep it, name it something else. But either way, it's going to be a fantastic game. I can't wait for it. And I don't know, Jack, you take it away. We'll do what you want to do.
All right. So since we introduced Super Bowl, I guess we'll continue with that. I'm excited, as a Rams fan.
Right? Yeah. No.
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm a Cowboys fan. But Rams are a good second. But I'm just tired of the Patriots always winning, and hopefully the Rams can pull out a W today. Do we want to talk about it more? Are you ready for predictions?
Let's talk a little. Zach, let's hear your opinions real quick while I pull up some stats according to for the Super Bowl.
Well, personally, I guess I'd hate to say it, but I guess I'm going for the Rams in this one because.
Let's just talk about it. Let's do predictions here in a second. Let's talk about it here in a second.
But yeah, so I guess I'm going for the Rams. Patriots, obviously we've seen them multiple times in the Super Bowl. I can honestly see it going both ways. Patriots getting a 6th win, and I'm sure they're going to keep on going until they get to 10. They want to tie the Steelers, so.
Yeah, Steelers, they got 5? They got 6?
They got 6.
They got 6, yeah. They'll be tying them if they win. I don't know. It says right here, I think this is really funny. I'm going to get to this here in a second. It says right here the Rams have a 52.4% chance of winning according to ESPN's Football Power Index. I can definitely see Patriots 47.6. But it says New England's 2.5-point favorites in Vegas. So who knows how the game's going to go. Let's talk about first. I want to mention this. Powered by Vivid Seats in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, there are 55 tickets available. So if you want to go to the Super Bowl, there are 55 tickets available as low as $3,780. So if you guys want to go to the Super Bowl later, you got $4,000 to spend.
And I didn't travel.
There you go. Hey, the concessions are really cheap though. Concessions over there are really cheap. Like a bottle of water is like $2, and then
probably crank the fuck up that.
Oh my gosh, I would not doubt it whatsoever. But anyway, let's look at the New England Patriots right now. So far, the only person they have out is Josh Gordon, and his career's probably done.
He says he wants to come back.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed. Josh Gordon is an excellent player. Nothing but respect for him. But let's talk about the Patriots for right now. Let's see. We have Tom Brady. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick in the playoffs are lethal. They are a scary team to play, especially at home. They haven't played at home but once this season, or once in the postseason, excuse me. And I don't know. Super Bowl, they've, lost 3, won 5?
Lost the Giants, the Eagles.
Giants, Eagles?
Yeah.
Yep. So they're 5-3 in Super Bowl. And they've been there 3 out of the past 5 years. What is it? 3 out of the past 5 years? That's incredible. There's nothing to. Zero disrespect to the Patriots whatsoever.
They are in the AFC
That is true. There is not many weapons in the AFC. I mean, you have the Steelers, but they haven't been hot lately. Chiefs, they're always one and done.
They're just young right
Yeah.
now. That's the thing.
But I mean, so you got Sony Michel, great running back. Him and Cordell Patterson as well. Julian Edelman, he's kind of bounced back in the postseason. Gronk, he's been a monster as usual. This could be Gronk's last
Yeah,
game.
I think it will be.
I think it will be too. He's made a lot of money, a lot of friends, a lot of enemies too.
And a lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries, lots of them. In that game against the Chiefs, that game. I didn't watch much of it because I was pitying my sorrows for Drew Brees right here. But we'll get to that here in a second. In that game against the Chiefs, I don't know. They went to both games went to overtime, but I think this game was like, I don't know, what's the word for it? Most like, what would you say it is, Zach?
What are you looking at?
The Chiefs Patriots.
Chiefs, Patriots.
What's the word that I'm looking for? I'm trying to. The most outstanding, you could say, not outstanding, shocking. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how you would say it, but I don't know. It's overtime. Tom Brady refs.
Disappointing, but it's typical.
I mean, that's Tom Brady in the playoffs. I mean, I don't like the overtime rules.
I hate it. I tweeted it too. I was like,
Yeah.
NFL OT sucks.
NFL overtime rules are abysmal.
I mean,
Because-
how can you not give the other team a chance?
Yeah, I
It
mean,
doesn't make any sense.
I feel like it shouldn't end on a field goal. You should just play the full 10 or 15 minutes, however long it is. It makes
Yeah.
like
so
another football
yeah,
game.
like if it were basketball, it wouldn't be the first person to shoot a
Yeah.
3-pointer win it, or if you shoot a free throw, the other team gets it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like that. You play 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it is, and whoever has the lead at the end of that wins. I think
Keep in mind,
in
though-
overtime, if you can control the ball the whole entire time, like for the whole 10 minutes, it was 15
It'd be
minutes and
different.
now it was 10 minutes this season. I think if you can control the ball the entire time, I think that's an easy win for you, you know? And I mean, I wish it was like that, and I hope Roger Goodell, the clown man, can see that here in the future.
Keep in mind, though, we probably wouldn't be saying the same thing if the Saints and Chiefs would have won. We might not really care that much.
But even then, I mean,
you know, I don't know.
Even though.
I've never liked the overtime rules. Even when the Saints win, like for instance, in zero disrespect to the Cowboys whatsoever, that 2016 game against the Cowboys, it was an 80-yard pass C.J. Spiller, and it was one shot. I was ecstatic. But like I can understand where Cowboys fans would be like, well, like we didn't even get a chance to like
Yeah,
play like two like snaps,
Yeah.
you know. So I can definitely understand that, and I don't know. It
Would
was.
you like them to see just play the entire thing, or do it like they do in college?
I don't even like colleges, honestly.
You don't like college
I don't.
at all?
I think every overtime game should be played through and through, 10 minutes, and whoever has the lead at the end of that wins. And if you don't have the lead, I don't think you should tie. I think you should go to double overtime. You know. I
Just
don't-
shorten it each time or something.
Yeah, definitely. College, I saw that LSU Texas A&M game. That was awesome.
That was a great game.
I love watching like overtimes like that. But if it's just like, I mean, if it's Kentucky A&M, then no, we don't want to see that again.
Sounds horrible.
But anyway, getting back on track to the New England and Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes played a heck of a game. Got to give him credit where
Great
credit is
season.
due. MVP.
Yeah.
MVP. I don't know. It was a shame to see the season end, but I can definitely see a bright future ahead for him. You know, he's young. This is only his second year. He's already won MVP. Almost led the Chiefs to a Super Bowl. Not many quarterbacks have been able to do that. You know, so you got to give him credit where credit is due. Let's talk about the Rams now. They beat. Rams didn't beat the Saints. Four Southern California referees
Yeah,
beat the
that
New
was
Orleans
some
Saints.
bullshit. That the fact that they had.
Yeah, four Southern California referees beat yours truly. No, I mean, as much as I like despise looking at this game and the result of this game, Saints had it won. They had it won several times. I will admit that. They blew a 13-0 lead. They
That's
missed a
true.
field goal. But they played phenomenal defense at the end. You know, they stopped them from getting a touchdown at the 1-yard line, which would have sealed the deal for the Rams in general. But that pass interference call, I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but that one was don't know. Saints would be in this game if it weren't for the pass interference call.
The thing I'll say about it should have never come down to a call in the first place, but the call was still wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I think what was bad is no coaches can challenge it. Sean Payton couldn't challenge it. It was inside the 2-minute warning. It was a 3rd and 10. But the thing is, though, and I don't think the Rams had timeouts either, so we could have just run the clock down. I think they had 1 timeout. But even then, it would have been first down. We could have rushed it for a few yards, run the clock down, call timeout, kick a field goal. We'd be playing the Patriots in the game today. It's a heartbreaker. It really is. But, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. Jared Goff's an amazing young quarterback. He's got a wonderful running back tandem duo of C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley hardly played. I expect him to be a monster today. But all in all, it was a good game. Didn't like the result of it, but third time's a charm. Third time is a charm. Saints will definitely be back there next year. I'm calling it. Everybody's coming back. Everybody's going to be healthy. We have Cameron Meredith and Des Bryant on the receiving duo as well, along with Michael Thomas and Ted Ginn, and as many others, Traquan Smith, Josh Hill. It's going to be a fantastic season.
Do they know anything about Mark Ingram if he's staying?
Mark Ingram is coming back. Mark Ingram is going to come back. I don't know if he's going to take a pay cut or not. He wants to stay in New Orleans. He wants to get the whole squad back together. I think it's going to be a fantastic season next year. They're going to have just as much energy, if not more, this upcoming season.
Mark Ingram, so.
They are.
Cowboys
They're crazy.
just promoted their quarterback coach, Kellen Moore.
Oh, yeah,
offensive
yeah.
coordinator.
Get some Cowboys news up in here.
Yeah, so if you don't know who Kellen Moore is, he was the quarterback at Boise State back when they were decent. I don't know if they made a pretty good bowl game. I don't think they made the championship.
They made the Fresno Bowl. I think.
Yeah, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a young guy. I mean, we can't get much worse than it already
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um,
But, and one more thing about them real quick, is that they did not extend Jason Garrett. So this is his last season as Cowboys coach unless they re-sign him, which hopefully they do not. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Jason Garrett, you just got to clap with him. That's all you got to do is just clap. No, Jason Garrett's last year, who knows who the next coach will be for the Cowboys?
That's the only thing.
That's the.
I just when I look at it, who are they going to sign?
I don't think it'll be Sean Payton. There have been talks that Sean Payton is going to go to the Cowboys.
I don't want to do Sean Payton.
He doesn't want to go. But no, I don't think Sean Payton will go. If I had to choose, here's a dark horse. Shot in the dark for 2 years from now. Jim Harbaugh. They could pick him up. I don't know. He had a great team with Michigan this year. They lost to Ohio State.
Coach.
Yeah, he's not. I think he's been.
I could see him signing them though. I could see that.
I could see them signing him as something.
Yeah.
Knowing Jim Harbaugh, he wants. Navy and khakis go well together. I think. You're wearing navy and khakis right now, so I think it goes well together. But so, skipping over, we'll talk about the Super Bowl now. Zach, let's hear your thoughts on the Super Bowl today. You already said a little bit, but don't say your predictions. But just who do you think's gonna be? They asked this question. I seen this on Facebook the other day, and it said there's always one dark horse player who becomes a household name because of the Super Bowl. Like you have Malcolm Butler for the Patriots and the Seahawks. You have Nick Foles, Foles Magic, Philly Special. Who is going to be the dark horse in this Super Bowl for the Rams or the Patriots? We'll pick one for each team just in case. So go ahead. Who do you think, Zack?
Honestly don't know about that. I think Jared Goff he's definitely going to bring it today anyway. Definitely he's got a lot of pressure on him and stuff like that. And we almost.
He's the fastest number one pick to go to a Super Bowl. He was drafted number 1 in 2016. He's in the Super Bowl 2019.
He was carried to the Super Bowl.
Carried, yeah. He was rushing and carrying to the Super Bowl by Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson. 32 touchdowns on the
I
season.
think Todd Gurley's going to do good though.
Todd Gurley?
Yeah,
he's going to
definitely
be a tank
do
today.
this
He's
game.
going to be amazing.
And Gronk, I think he's really going to bring it. today.
Dude's strong. He's best tight end, one of the best tight ends in the league. If I got to say the
So-
best tight end, it'd be Travis Kelce. But I
Or
mean,
Kittle from the 49ers.
Kittle, yeah, Kittle's really good. He helped me out fantasy sometimes. My dark horses today for Patriots. One for the Patriots would be Sony Michel. He's just got that household name, like Nick Foles, Malcolm Butler, Tracy Porter. I think Sony Michel's going to rush for 90 yards. I'll be able to go 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. I think he'll have a big game today. For the Rams, I'm going to say Aqib Talib. I think he's going to shut down wide receiving. I think he's going to go up against Edelman more than likely.
Probably.
And I think he'll be a monster on the secondary. He's going to help out, carry a load with Marcus Peters. I don't like that man. He's going to pick up where Marcus Peters slacks, and who knows, vice versa. So, Jack, let's hear your opinion on this, and we'll go right into predictions.
All right. I said this earlier today, but I think Sue for the Los
Dominican
Angeles
Sue.
Rams. Yeah, I think he'll hope with Sonny Michel. He had a good game last game, so I
That
think
is true.
him and Aaron Donald will be able to keep him from running all over the place.
Yeah.
And so I think he'll play a big part, and maybe try and get some pressure on Brady. But
Yeah.
that's really hard to do.
I mean,
I don't know about that. We'll see.
I mean, when you see Donald, carrying the load, that's.
I mean, it opens up room for everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be expecting Donald. Here comes 93, Sue. So.
And then with the Patriots, Eldo, I don't know. I don't know for the Patriots. I mean, it's pretty much like Tom Brady. It's like
That's Tom Brady.
it's
He
just Tom
is the
Brady.
team. Tom
That's
Brady.
just what I feel like. I mean, you have Aldo, man, but the team without Brady, it's just like.
Yeah. I mean,
I
who's
just
their
can't-
backup quarterback? Brian Hoyer.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the one that took over. He was the first string quarterback
For the
when
Browns.
Johnny Manziel was there. He stopped Johnny Manziel. So
I just think saying anyone other than Tom Brady is just a crap.
yeah, definitely. All right, let's go into predictions for this game. Zack, we'll start with you. Who do you think is going to win and why?
I think the Rams are going to take it today. And, considering what was the last time that they won, or what was it?
Rams?
Yeah.
Was it 99?
99.
Well, yeah,
So-
They played in 2000.
they played in 2002 against the Patriots. That was Tom Brady. That was the start of Tom Brady's.
Yeah, that was the first win.
Yeah, him and Belichick's first win as a duo.
Well, they haven't seen it for a while, so I think they definitely, it's like a chance in a lifetime. Who knows when the next time will happen? They've done
Yeah.
good this year.
And they are a very young team, like young staff in general too.
All on expiring contracts.
Nick Foles
Yeah.
is good, I think.
Yeah.
I think they got what it takes. I mean, we can definitely see it's definitely not impossible to beat the Patriots
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I think
It's very possible.
the Rams are going to win. I think 38-32.
38. Oh, high scoring. I like it. I like that. Jack, we'll go with you next.
All right. So if you didn't see, Tony Romo said the final score will be 28-24, but didn't pick a winner because he's commentating the game.
Yeah. Tom Brady or Tony Romo, excuse me, is always correct in this situation.
So for me, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Horns up, baby.
Horns up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'd say
You gonna go with your favorite quarterback of all time?
28-24.
28-24 Rams. Okay. I like it. Me, I'm gonna have to say Patriots, and it's not because Rams beat the Saints. Here's why. I think the defense is gonna step it up. I think defense for the Patriots. I mean, we saw them against the Chiefs. They held them to 28. That's what, 7 points a quarter. If they can do that to Jared Goff, who is like not that great of a quarterback compared to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has deadly weapons, and as does Los Angeles, but not as deadly as Kansas City's. Saints, I mean, their secondary was one of the worst ones. They still shut them down. It was their run game that killed the Saints. And all in all, I think, the secondary for the Patriots is going to show up, and they're going to stop them. I think the final score is going to be 31-24. It's going to be 31-24. I do think it's going to be very close throughout. I think it'll come down to the fourth quarter, the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. So, I mean, you can't go against Bill Belichick and Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
No,
You know? So there's no Foles magic to stop them this year.
fair claim.
It's just a Jared Goff with a Cheeto mustache. That's all it is. So picking Patriots 31-24. But regardless, Maroon 5 is going to freaking kill the halftime show. So that's the main thing.
And the Kentucky football commercial.
Yes,
too.
be sure to tune in at halftime because Kentucky is having a commercial at the beginning of halftime.
Yeah.
So, and Cash Daniel, Too Sweet Me, right here, anybody, Too Sweet? Yeah, he's gonna have a commercial today.
You gotta film your reaction.
Yes,
too.
film your reaction, send it to him at Cash Daniel on Twitter, and that's the bottom line because he said so. Get the water bottles.
Because Cash Money said so.
Cash Money said so. All right, so we got 2 Rams, 1 Patriot, well, 1 Saint. That's who should really be playing tonight.
They have God on their side.
Yeah, we have God on our side. That's all that we get when the Saints go marching in. Anyway, let's transition on from the Super Bowl, and if you're going to be watching it, drink responsibly. Whatever you do, those of you listening to this on the YouTube channel or watching it on Facebook Live right now, just be careful. There's a lot of crazy people out there tonight. It's like a big holiday, pretty much, in America. So just be careful and enjoy the game.
Watches it, so.
Record your reactions and send them to Cash Daniel because he said so. So anyway, transitioning on.
Or else Stone Cold stun you.
Yeah, he'll Stone Cold stun you. Anyway, transitioning on from NFL, it's gonna be the last game of the season. It's gonna be a very long off season. So, but we do have Kentucky basketball to look forward to. Jack would like to issue a statement.
Yeah. I wrote it down, but it didn't save, so we're gonna do our best. So, as many people know, I've been pretty critical of one person on the basketball team whose name has to be Tyler Hero.
He's got the hair like I do. I got the Tyler Hero hair right now going.
And after these past 2 games with, just recently Florida, he was all right against Kansas.
He was all right. We went to that game. That was a really fun game to watch. I love watching.
Mississippi State and all that. But he has been balling. I mean, can't deny it right now.
You want to guess how many points he had in Florida?
He had
19 points. He had 19 points. That's the most on any team on both sides.
So, Tyler Hero, I'm sorry for downing you.
Say a
I
little
know
louder.
you're just trying.
A little louder for the people in the back.
I'm sorry, I lost my voice. So Tyler Hero, I am sorry for being so critical of you early in the season, and I hope you keep up the good work.
Yes, definitely. There we go. Jason Garrett, right here. Jason Garrett. Anyway, that was very nice of you, Jack. We have nothing but respect, zero disrespect for our Kentucky basketball team, even if they are poor free throw shooters, or 3-point shooters, excuse me.
Actually,
he's made like 26 free
terrible
throws in a row.
passers.
They are actually having a 75% free throw shooting.
That
as a
is
team.
phenomenal.
That is the best since 2008.
That is, that was the start of Calipari, wasn't it? Or was it a year after?
That's
It was
2009.
2009.
2009, okay, yeah. But either way, fantastic stuff from Kentucky basketball. Let's go back to the game against Kansas real quick. Let's transition, let's go backwards a little bit. B, Jack, and our friend Alex went to this game, and we had the best time. We went to game day, college game day. And that was an experience I will never forget. I loved that so much.
I roasted Jay Will.
He got to ask Jay Williams a question. He is what inspired us to. This is the name for the podcast, the Zero Disrespect. You want to tell that story?
Yeah, we told it on the first podcast, but in case you didn't listen to
Facebook listeners don't know about this.
Yeah.
SoundCloud, YouTube ones do.
So anyway, we were trying to come up with names for the podcast, and I was just like watching. It was like the preseason, or not preseason, but like the early tournaments were going on. I forget which one it was, but he was like doing halftime or whatever for it, and no, he was on Get Up. That's where he was. He was on the Get Up show. He's like, I think I think the Duke Blue Devils could beat the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. I was just like, you are a fucking moron if you think a college team that only has 3 people scoring all their points could beat an NBA team. So
Yeah.
I was like, no disrespect, Jason Williams, but you're just a fucking moron. And I'm like, oh, that's a good name for the podcast.
Zero disrespect.
Zero disrespect.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, Jack actually got to ask Jay Will a question.
Yeah.
What was the question you asked?
And then, so then I asked him,
There's the microphone right
yeah,
here.
I was like, Jay Williams, do you think Kentucky could beat the Cleveland Cavaliers? And then he just like tried.
He tried to. He's like no. Here's what happened.
Here's what happened.
The news said that I said because Cleveland had like 8 players out.
Yeah.
And so he went on to like make his case, but he still said what he said.
Yeah.
He rode in on a horse and picked Kansas to win.
That made no sense.
Yeah, I didn't get that. He revealed he had the Kansas
Why would
jersey.
you ride
on.
on a horse if you're not picking Kentucky? away?
Exactly. He just wanted to pee everybody off. But we know the result of that game. Jay Williams knows the result of that game, so he knows what's up. 71-63, Kentucky outlasted Kansas and the Jayhawks. 3-point shooting, I think that advantage went to Kansas that game. Kentucky hasn't been that high from the 3-point line as of late.
Rough.
But that's where our bigs have come in. The bigs have stepped it up. PJ Washington's had 20-plus in the past 3 out of 4 games.
Yep.
And 10 rebounds in all 4 of those games.
And double doubles in the last 3 games.
He has been a monster. Reed Travis has been wonderful. He's picked up the slack. I think Reed Travis is going to be the reason why we go far in the tournament. I've noticed he plays his numbers compared to his numbers when we play SEC teams aren't as good as when we play non-conference teams. So like Pac-12, Big 12, Big 10, stuff like that. His numbers are way better. But like according to this, like let's see, we had Kentucky shooting 73.9% from the line that game. 17 offensive rebounds. That is spectacular on Kentucky's part. A bunch of big guys. 8 blocks in the game. That was amazing to watch. Only 13 fouls, so we limited to 13 fouls. Kansas had 21. That is insane. Let's see, who was the star? Reed Travis was player of the game that game. He had 18 points, 12 rebounds. He was just a monster in that game.
I wonder how many offensive rebounds he had.
Offensive rebounds?
I
Let's
don't know if they even counted that.
Let's see. Offensive rebounds. He had 7 offensive rebounds.
That's insane.
That is crazy. 7 offensive rebounds. I don't know. He's that guy. I love watching him and PJ Washington play together. I think they have this chemistry. I don't know. It's like leadership, and then like he's like second in line to leadership. You know, Reed is the number 1 leader on the team, I guess you could say. But he's a graduate student. He doesn't even go to school here. He just comes here to play like basketball. Whereas like the other players, they actually come to classes and whatnot. So I mean, I think it's like a little protege system kind of, with all the young guys. Ashton Hagans is probably one of the more underrated leaders of the team. I think at point guard, he controls the ball most of the game. So he's a perfect example of unselfish player. He epitomizes pretty much, the assist game in stealing. He's great offensively and defensively. So he hooks his teammates up where they're open, and even when they're not open, he still manages to find the ball and get to the hoop. So, sorry for that little ramble. I don't know what was going on there, but that's
one other thing before we move on. When we also went to Mississippi State, and the number 1 high school player was there, and he said he really liked the trip here.
yeah. So that's good news. That is really good news.
He made the cut to his Final Four schools. He cut off Kansas, so it's us, North Carolina, Florida State, and Georgia.
Wow.
And him and Ashton Hagans are really good friends.
That's awesome.
Apparently.
He's from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Ashton Hagans was from Georgia, and he came here. He was the number 1 point guard.
And if he comes here, we have Tyrese Maxey. So that's like,
Yeah.
that could be the best backcourt.
I mean,
of
I
all
think
time.
the way Hagans is playing, I can see him going to the NBA.
Yeah.
I can see him and Keldon both. I think Tyler Hero's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. I don't think he's
Yeah.
NBA ready.
But a lineup of Tyrese Maxey, Tyler Hero, and Anthony, not Pennant, what's his name? I forget his last name.
Yeah.
But those
Number
three,
one recruit.
yeah, those three, man.
And then, like, if you got
That'd be
PJ
awesome.
staying,
He'll go.
You think PJ
he's-
will?
He's killing it right now.
he is. I mean, he was killing it last year too, though. That's the thing.
He's better. He's.
Yeah.
I,
I would love. I think he'll be like Willie Cauley-Stein. I think he's gonna be like the next kind
if
of
you're a
guy.
lottery pick, you're guaranteed money. You're going.
That is true. That is true. I mean, he's a young guy. He's only a sophomore in college. I can definitely see him going. It'd be sad to see him go, but we also have Nick Richards picking up the slack. I think Nick Richards is gonna stay.
Montgomery should stay. Too.
Montgomery will stay. He's gonna be a dark horse for Wooden Award next year, I think.
But he was the number one recruit coming in.
Yeah.
Our highest ranked recruit.
Yeah, that was also before we got Reed Travis as well.
Yeah.
So I think if we didn't have Reed Travis, we'd see EJ Montgomery playing a lot more. I think.
Anthony Edwards, that's the guy's name.
Anthony Edwards, yes.
But him and Tyrese Maxey, that would be killer.
That'd be deadly. That would be very
Well, I
deadly.
really hope he comes here.
So-
So if you're listening to Anthony Edwards, everyone here wants
Anthony
you.
Davis. I know he listens to the Zero Disrespect podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Facebook Live. So, yeah, once again, thank you all for joining for this episode again. We appreciate it. So let's go on to like the next games we have coming up. We have South Carolina at home, Mississippi State at Mississippi State, and then we have LSU and Tennessee both at home. That's a good lineup of games, I think. Are you going to South Carolina?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm going to the LSU.
Yeah, we're all going to LSU.
Yeah.
All three of us, a few others.
And then
Bailey's going.
Going to Tennessee too.
And, yes, we're also going to the Tennessee game. That one's
Game
gonna
day
be.
might be here
That one's
again.
sold out, ain't it?
Yeah, that one sold out quick. That one sold out. Not as quick as the Kansas game.
That's before people realized Tennessee was number one.
Yeah, like I bought the ticket mid Mississippi State game, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, so they didn't expect. I mean, they didn't really sell out as fast as Kansas did, but I mean,
It's gonna be. I mean, game day might be back again.
yeah. I mean, Kentucky's gonna move into the top 5 after this. Hopefully, we
Because
thought.
Michigan State lost. They were 6th.
Yeah,
And
at home too.
And Michigan State's lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, and
Lost to
Michigan lost.
Purdue and Indiana.
Yeah.
And Michigan lost to Iowa.
Oh, Purdue and Indiana both.
Yeah,
Oh,
Michigan
man.
State lost 2 in a row.
Both. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I
that-
remember them watching and losing. I forgot that was like
Yeah,
Tuesday.
I mean, Alex is a big Purdue fan. He hates Indiana, so I wonder who he was going for in that game. You know,
Either way, they would.
yeah. I mean, that's gonna bounce them.
That
So that
might-
moves Kentucky to 6th, then
That
Michigan.
might drop them out of the top 10, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think they'll.
Because North Carolina won, Nevada didn't lose, and Marquette.
I think they'll go
tied
10th.
for
I think they'll go 10th.
I think they'll stay at 10.
I think they will. Also, like LSU, they lost, so I think they'll be at least 25 by the time we face them.
They just lost. But
Yeah.
Let me see what their schedule.
They're
is.
already 19th. So
Yeah.
yeah, we got four more home games left in February, and then one more in March. So we got 5 total. It's gonna be fun. Florida was a doozy. Let's talk about Florida. Oh my!
LSU has to play at Mississippi State, then
Okay.
Auburn, then Kentucky. So they have a tough schedule.
Oh, that's very tough. Not for Kentucky. We've already beat them twice.
Yeah.
So
That's LSU's. Yeah, so they might not be ranked that time.
yeah, probably not, but it's still gonna be a fun game to watch. Fun
Yeah.
game to watch. I recommend it. Let's talk about that Florida game. Oh my gosh, I was live tweeting during this game.
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
He was really upset.
I was very mad. I was very mad. I have to write a 7-page paper for my history class, and it's about the rules of civility and decent behavior in company and whatever, I don't know, company and conversation. And I had to write a 7-page paper on this, and George Washington wrote this in 1744. I have to write a 7-page paper about this stupid primary source. And I just wanted to erase all of it because of this game. This game was, oh my gosh, it was stressing me out to the max. I was live tweeting during it, and I said, I'm going to tweak my paper, you know. And then it's like, okay, I'm starting to like this again. This is the Kentucky team I know. This isn't VMI Kentucky. This is Kansas Kentucky, you know. This is Florida Kentucky. That's what that is. Let's see. We were down about 4 at the half, came back and won by 11. It's not the first time this year that we have beaten Florida by 11 at Florida. So shout out to Benny Snell and Terry Wilson for the
I think
UK
that was
football team.
last year, but.
This season. Tyler Hero scored 19 points. Oh my, anybody see that 3 last minute? Within 3 minutes.
God.
Oh my gosh. He screamed murder. That's what he screamed. This man was on fire from the 3. Let's see, Tyler Harrell led 6 for 8 for field
He
goals.
saved our ass.
Oh my gosh. Let's see, PJ Washington on the rebounds. Higgins, he had a couple steals.
Yeah.
I expect 3 steals a game from him. Anytime he plays anymore, I just expect 3 steals a game.
Take him on the over for steals every week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Florida, they looked like they had the lead. We were down by 11 at one point. Here's the high point where they were winning. Yeah, we were down by 11 with 14 minutes left in the second half. So that's like not horrible. Like that's very doable to come back from. But it's also like the way that we were playing, like it was horrendous. Like that was the Kentucky
Oh
team.
my God,
I don't
so
even.
bad.
But Jack, you shared a tweet. It was like, what was it?
Oh yeah, I was like, Kentucky probably just screwed around on purpose so they can come back to fuck with Florida.
Yeah. We didn't. We knew we were playing bad. That's what it was. The last 5 minutes, we came back and we beat them by 11. You know, we just had to make a statement. We've proven all year that we are like decent on offense with our 3-point shooting and free throws. Defense has picked it up, like with Ashton Hagen stealing, Nick Richards blocking, just in general, just great defense. Holding Kansas to only 63. That was amazing. In the past couple opponents we've held, like they haven't even cracked 50. Florida got to 54 when they had like 40 or 30 something at the half. So defense picked it up big time in the last 5 minutes. But they've proved they're great on the offense, great defense, and they're clutch. They're clutch.
They are.
That's 3 things right there. That's 3 things that we need. So, I mean, they played wonderful. And I can't wait for what they have against upcoming opponents such as South Carolina and Mississippi State. So, I don't know.
You know,
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
You know, Florida fans were out in tents before the game.
They were what?
They were camping out.
They were camping
before
out
the
in
game.
tents?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they're able to. We have Florida weather right now outside.
Yeah.
It's 66 and sunny on the day of the Super Bowl.
Everyone's outside, which is weird.
Yeah, it's
No
We haven't
br-
seen that in a while.
No breeze,
supposed-
no breeze whatsoever
supposed to
outside,
rain.
or we're in the Super Bowl. So, gosh, you gotta laugh about it now.
yeah.
So anyway, it's a nice day today, nice weather today. Let's see, let's transitioning on from college basketball. Good luck to Kentucky in the next few games.
It's NBA.
Let's go to NBA. Let's talk about Kentucky alumni Anthony Davis.
Davis requested a trade, and the Lakers right now are in league contender for
Yeah. Woo!
that. So basically, Pelicans just want like everything the Lakers have.
Yeah.
So they started off with they were offering Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and a first round
Michael
pick.
Beasley.
Yeah, and Michael Beasley in the first round pick. And Pelicans are like, that's not enough.
That's not
I'm
enough.
just like, oh wow, I mean,
That is
that's a lot. I mean, then they're dry. Look, Lakers are just playing with scraps after that.
honestly, yeah. Who would they have after that? Like
You have,
they'd have
Josh
Rondo,
Hart,
Josh Hart, Stevenson,
Zubac.
Davis, LeBron. That's 6 players right there. You know, that's like half your roster.
So apparently the Pelicans came back. They won another first round pick, Michael Beasley or Rajon Rondo.
Yeah. I mean, they had Rondo. They liked Rondo.
Yeah.
His contract was up. Lakers picked him up. So, I mean, who knows what it's going to be like. I mean, it would basically be the New Orleans Lakers. That's what it would be. You have Julius Randle on that team from
Yep.
last year. You'd have, I mean, Rondo would be back, so it'd be like Rondo, you know, playing with the Pelicans again. I mean, without Davis, they're like nothing. I mean, you got Drew Holiday, that's one more. Julius Randle.
But you have a good future with that.
Yeah, that is true. They're all very young. Drew Holiday's getting a little older. He was in the draft with John Wall, so it was about 2010.
And some
so-
first round picks to go with that too.
Yeah, you got a lot of first round picks to go with that. You got Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma.
Cap space.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram. So that's quite a future to work with. So I mean, I definitely consider it. Kyrie, he's thinking about going to Los Angeles as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's staying in Boston.
I don't think he's going to Boston. That's definite. I don't know if he'll go to Los Angeles per se. He might go to New York.
Davis doesn't want to go to Boston.
Yeah, so
He said the
Boston
Knicks.
is.
He said the Knicks or the Lakers.
I can definitely see him on both teams. It's just gonna feel weird seeing Anthony Davis without the 23 on his back. You know, it's gonna be a little weird because I mean that's all we've seen him in.
Yeah.
You know, that was his high school number too. So he's 23 all throughout college, high school, and NBA so far. So let's see. I mean, they have him 41. They have him 41 like on all like the Photoshops. So I think that's pretty funny. But Alvin Kamara. So I like the number 41. It's a really good number. Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
He's retiring this year. That's gonna be really sad.
Same with D-Wade too.
I can definitely see Davis going to the Lakers though. As a Lakers fan, I don't pay attention much to the NBA, but you know this season's been really interesting. You know we have LeBron on the Lakers now. It's gonna be like another super team kind of thing, kind of ordeal, you know, going on. And so, since we had a comment somewhere, but I don't know. But I mean, I feel like whoever ends up getting Anthony Davis better pay him a lot of money.
But he has 3 years left on the deal, I think.
Yeah, so he's guaranteed 3 years. LeBron has 4 years. After this year, I'll have 3. Davis will have 2. So,
But like once you get him, I feel like you sign an extension right away.
oh my gosh, you have to pay this man. He'd be the first $1 billion player in the league. He has to be. He's young. He is. Oh my gosh, this man can do everything. He can shoot threes. He can. I bet Anthony Davis' hand is so large. He could just throw it and then just like reach his arm over to the other side of the court and just like drop it. You know, this man's a
Have you
beast.
seen Nick Richards' hands?
Yeah, I've seen that
Oh my
next to
God.
Dan Dockich's or whatever. Oh my gosh, it was so little. It was like this. That's what it was like. That was like, this is Nick Richards' hand and this is Dan Dockich's hand. It's so little. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, Kentucky produces beasts. What can I say? That's us, man, right here. Just right here, are beasts right now. Anyway, Kristaps Porzingis.
He was traded to the Dallas Mavericks, so they traded Kristaps Porzingis for Dennis Smith Jr., Wesley Matthews, and DeAndre Jordan, and Trey Burke, Courtney Lee, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to the Mavericks. This has to be the fucking worst trade of all time I've ever seen for the Knicks.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That
I
is
mean, that's the
horrible.
Knicks for you. I mean, that's like, I mean,
That
yeah.
is- I mean, the only thing I can think about why you would do that is for cap space.
I think the only people that blew more money than the Knicks are the people who paid to go see Fire Festival. So, I mean, that's the Knicks. When they had Carmelo, you know, younger Carmelo after he came back from the Nuggets, Knicks like were fun to watch. You know, I think they were tremendous. I don't know. They've fallen off the map as of late.
Sorry, they did get 2 first-round picks too. Just
Oh,
saw that.
oh.
I didn't know they got picks.
I didn't know they
That's
got picks
different.
either. Oh, wow.
That makes it different. But
That's gonna
still,
be that's gonna be a bright future though.
They have a shit ton of point guards on that team.
Yeah, that's true.
They got Dennis
That's
Smith
true.
Jr., Nutella, and Moutier.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know they got 2 picks either. Wow, that's gonna be a game changer for the Knicks. They're a young team. They're in rebuild mode.
Zion, if they keep tanking.
If they keep tanking, Zion's gonna be
maybe
yeah.
get Durant or Kyrie in the offseason.
Yeah, Durant. He's been talking about going over to New York.
I think he's done with Golden State.
He got a title. He's done now. He's got 2 titles. He's done now. So
Probably 3.
yeah, more than likely 3. I wouldn't doubt it.
The trade deadline is Thursday, so
That is true.
approaching fast.
Wow, ooh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Next couple days. Anyways, I guess transitioning on, we're gonna talk about campus life. Zach, you got any fun stories you want to tell us about classes so far or anything?
Well,
Been a little quiet all
I don't-
podcast. So.
but I would say probably, well, first of all, best part of the week I would say is not having classes on Wednesday. It was pretty great.
That was nice. That was
Yeah,
really
that
nice.
was
It was fun to sleep in and just catch up on a lot of homework and laundry and whatnot. So.
Our TA for recitation is a character.
Oh yeah, we have a TA. Oh, he's such a wonderful guy. He's a nice guy. He's Very enthusiastic. He's a little out there, but zero disrespect. I met with him because we had to meet with him about this paper that I was writing, and he's a really nice guy. Enjoy having him, I enjoy having him as a TA. He definitely makes class interesting, to say the least. But yeah, he's a character. I will say that definitely.
Oh, I did get to see a girl slip on ice, so that's
Oh, that's
that was pretty funny.
Hey, I almost saw you slip on ice too. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
True. That's
Oh
true.
my gosh, yeah, this guy was falling back.
I caught myself. So
He
I-
did. I give him credit for that.
Good.
There's somebody running outside right now. It's really nice weather outside for that today. So
But yeah. It's weird thinking just a few days ago it was sub-zero. Now it's like 66 and everybody's outside.
yeah.
So, but
yeah. Global warming's a myth, so definitely. But anyways, I mean, Jack, you got any fun stories? What about the guy clipping his nails? You know?
Oh my god. This is the grossest thing I've ever seen someone do.
Oh my
So this is
gosh.
a dude I sit next to in Stats. No clue what his name is. He has this like little toolbox, like in a black case.
He came
Opens it
prepared.
up.
This guy came prepared.
Opens it up. He has like a nail clipper right here, and then like a bunch of like other tools on the side.
You mean you don't carry that around?
Yeah, really. He just starts clipping his nails and like
Maybe
some
you're
of
the
his
weird
twice
one.
and just like he sweeps it off. Like,
Oh my
dude,
gosh.
what are you doing? I don't like call him out on it. I'm just like, what the
Gosh.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Oh
Gosh,
my
I think you're the
God.
weird one. You don't carry
Yeah,
around
you're the
needle
weird
and
one.
fingernails. Oh my gosh, that's so weird of you, Jack. No, that is a little weird though. I will admit that.
This is gross.
I met,
Such a weird thing.
I met Keldon Johnson the other day. That's,
Oh, yeah,
that's something
you did.
cool. I met Keldon Johnson. I fangirled a little bit.
Hey,
I went down. It was late at night. I went down. I went down to the vending machine to get a snack. I was hungry. I seen my friends Wyatt and John, and they were sitting in the lobby. So I sat with them. It was really late, and Kentucky had just played Vanderbilt. You know, so it's about a 5-hour drive for
got
them.
done watching the what was it, interview?
Yeah, we were watching the interview. It was a really funny movie.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really funny. Highly recommend. But you know, and I see this man. I'm walking past him, and he's 6'8". I'm 6'4", so he's a little taller than me. So I'm looking up. I'm like, well, he's tall. And so I thought to myself. So I sit down in the lobby, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, and I look at my friend John. John's sitting like right here where Zack is. And then I'm like, is that?
What?
I'm like, is that Keldon Johnson right there? And he's like, yeah, it is. And then Keldon Johnson's like, hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Our building is apparently famous for basketball
Yeah.
players because we got Tyler Harrow, and we got Keldon Johnson,
Emmanuel quickly comes in a lot too.
Manuel Quickly.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of basketball players coming through here, so
I don't know why.
I mean,
Why could that be?
Why do they come in late at night with like girls? I mean, they talk and do homework. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
So keep PG.
It's college.
Yeah, they're studying, of
What else
course.
would they do?
They're paying $30,000 to come here to like what? Sleep. But anyway, I mean that's college for you. That's campus life over here at University of Kentucky.
And everywhere else.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say today?
I need to give a big fuck you to Epic Games for charging me $164.
Yeah, this man got robbed by Fortnite creators.
Yeah.
So,
So just a fuck you to you. Nice try. I got all my money back, so don't try that
there
shit
you go.
again.
There you go. That's all that matters, right? LSU and Tennessee is going to be really fun games. I can't wait to go to them.
Yeah.
Jack, I have eruption zone for Tennessee, so we will be sitting together more than likely.
What
So
about LSU?
LSU got eruption zone as well. So
Me too.
Cool,
yep.
cool.
So it's gonna be a fun. Not this coming week, but next week it'll be a really fun set of games.
I was actually, I seen you guys in the eruption zone where I was sitting.
Yeah, you saw us in
State.
Mississippi State, didn't you? That's awesome. That's
I was
really
like, because I seen his beanie, I was like, wait.
cool. Yeah, you seen the
I seen
Suns
that,
beanie, seen
and
the
then I
Phoenix
seen
Suns
you,
beanie.
and I don't even, were you wearing like a UK hat, right?
I was wearing like the jersey.
The jersey, okay, and then I seen Alex, I was like,
I see them.
I
I
see
see
them.
them.
I would say what, John says. but-
Yeah. Anyways, this has been the Zero Disrespect Podcast. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook Live, and if you're listening on YouTube or SoundCloud, excuse me, not Spotify. Thank you for listening, and we will be back soon. And sorry for the delay. Things have just been really busy, with school and whatnot, and
Really
it-
busy.
Yeah, really busy, but we will try to get back to you as soon as possible, and thank you for tuning in once again. So, this is Zach, Jack, and Isaac. We are the Zero Disrespect Podcast. Unique people, different opinions, but still zero disrespect.
See ya.
Horns up, baby.
Hoorah!